of our 5th grade year. So with that being said, guys, today's VODCAST is going to look a little different. I have some really quick announcements to kind of round out the last week of school here, and then I finally wrote a letter to the Room 21 Rockstars that I will read to close out the VODCAST. So with that being said, guys, I just want to get to some really quick announcements. First of all, that would include that Spirit Week continues this week. My goodness, we had so much fun on Thursday with our Dance Party Thursday. If you don't follow Kate Waller-Barrett Elementary School over on Facebook, you got to go over there, guys. We had over 70 posts of different dances that families have submit. And we're going to try to insert some of those into our live pep rally on Friday, happening on YouTube Live. So, Spirit Week continues. We want you to continue to send in those pictures and video, share those so that those can head over to the pep rally. So Tuesday will be Fort Day. That is where you build your own fort out of things at home. There will be a really cool video dropping on the Kate Waller-Barrett Elementary School Facebook page and also on our Google Classroom page around 8 a.m. on Tuesday to show you all about Fort Day. It's pretty cool, guys. Wednesday is Superhero Field Day. So since we could not have our field day this year, Miss Hinton and a couple of other teachers really put together a really cool virtual field day for you guys. So again, on Wednesday at 8 a.m., look for this really cool Google slide deck of different activities that you can do at home on our Kate Waller-Barrett Elementary School Facebook page, and it'll also drop on our Google Classroom page. Thursday is Rock Band Thursday, and with that, guys, you can create a rock band out of materials from home. Okay, we're not saying to go buy anything. Like, I'm looking at a couple of things like right now, like a pen or maybe just a container that I have going here, what my computer's sitting on. That is what we're talking about. Again, share those. We also have some cool videos dropping on Thursday on Kate Waller-Barrett Elementary School Facebook page and our Google Classroom page to show you all about that. And then finally, to culminate our year, the last day of school, we have our epic color war, so you gotta wear some purple if you can. And we have our YouTube Live pep rally happening at 10 a.m. on Friday over on YouTube Live. Now, that link is going to be made available in so many different places. First of all, you can check our Google Classroom page. Second of all, your parents can check the newsletter that this VODCAST is in. And third, you can go over to our Kate Waller-Barrett Elementary School Facebook page as well. It's also available right on Mr. Records Rockstars YouTube page. You'll find it there as well, guys. It's going to be live. It's going to be epic. The teachers, the staff of Barrett are going to be there. We're going to have special guest appearances, games, and so much more. So you guys don't want to miss it. That's happening on Friday at 10 a.m., our end-of-year pep rally, YouTube Live. It's going to be epic. Also on Friday, guys, I would like to have one final Google Meet to kind of just bring some closure to our school year. I don't know the time yet, and the reason being there's so much happening on Friday. I don't want to tell you a time and then have to change it. So with that being said, guys, what I'm saying is I'm going to let you know of that time very, very soon. So that's going to be happening on Friday. And then finally, guys, happening on Wednesday, coming up here on May 27th, we have our drive-by promotion ceremony starting at 7, going till 7:45. Load up the entire family into the car. Drive down the drive to Kate Waller-Barrett Elementary School. Follow the path that we have set up, and we will be cheering you on, celebrating your promotion to middle school, to 6th grade, guys. So those are the events happening this week. Now I want to go ahead and read one final message to you guys that I would typically read on the very last day of the school year. But because we have had one crazy year, I have to read it here because everything is virtual. And nothing about our year has been normal, guys, these last 3 months. And it isn't fair that all of our 5th grade events have been canceled and things like that. But I think this is a good life lesson. The first thing I'll say is no 5th grade class has ever experienced this before. So you guys have that mark with you. And second of all, it makes us think, and to be grateful for every moment that we do have together. And that's what I've been trying to reflect on and think about as I wrote this final letter to all of you. So let me just shrink my screen really quickly so that I can read right off of the screen. And here is my final message to you. Dear Room 21 Rockstars, The final week of one crazy year. The last chapter in one unforgettable story. We were given a 180-page book to write this year. Little did we know that the last 50 pages would be taken from us. Each day we filled that story with amazing, interesting, joyous, and magical experiences. Upon reading our riveting and magical experience in that 180-page book, someone who wasn't part of our magic would probably be convinced that it was a work of fiction. How lucky we are to be able to look back at our extraordinary year and know with 100% certainty that it was in fact a true story, a story that we will never forget. So where do I begin? From the day that your name appeared on my roster, you became one of my kids. I have worked every living second to make certain that we would have a magical and unforgettable year. I want you to know that nothing that happened this year or anything that I did was by chance. If I gave you a drum on the first day of school, if I had you stand up on your chair to sing or teach to the class as butterflies were swirling around in your stomach, if you received a quick little pep talk from me in the hall or were given that extra "you've got this" during an assignment, it was on purpose. My goal was for Room 21 to become your safe place. The place where you could try new things that scared you, and the place that took you out of your comfort zone. The place for you to beautifully fail over and over and listen as your classmates cheered you on to give it another try, to find that sweet success. The room where you could find a voice and the amazing personality that I know existed within each of you. You found it. The place where you could be yourself. You are passionate and kind. You're inspirational, amazing, a family, one of a kind, and you're going to change the world. You are the Room 21 rock stars. That title now carries a great responsibility with it. Many have already been in your shoes before, working to change the world as I write this letter and speak this letter. I have two things that I never want you to forget as you get ready to embark on the next great chapter in the story of your life. Number one, do it with passion or not at all. You know passion's my thing. You are going to meet a ton of people who come into your life who just show up or get the job done. But you now know that life is so much more than that. Life is about putting every ounce of everything that you have into each and every moment and task. On that first day of school, I told you that the expectations for our class were higher than the cruising altitude of a commercial airliner. That's right, which, by the way, is 39,000 feet. I hope that you noticed that I never once did something just to get it done myself. I put every ounce of energy into everything that I did for you. You will have friends next here who tell you that putting every bit of you into an assignment is not the cool thing to do in middle school. Look at the magic that we created this year. It was because we seized the day, lived every moment that we had to the fullest, and worked for each other. Lead by example and live your life with passion. And my second thing to remember is this: no act of kindness is ever wasted. We rise by lifting those around us. Appreciate the differences of all of those around you like you did this year in Room 21. You didn't let anything come between the 25 of you. You cheered, high-fived, hugged, loved one another. We became a family because you were not in it for yourself. You lifted one another up through your extraordinary words and actions. Those who wanted to be invisible broke out of their comfort zones and found their voice. That was because of the family that you created. You are a world champion class. I don't see the work that I do as your teacher as a job. When you find your calling in life, the thing that you are meant to do to change the world, you will know what I mean. Find your why, and the what will follow. I am the luckiest teacher alive to have been part of the magic that took place in room 21 this year. It is a book that I will pull off of the shelf time and time again as one of the best and craziest years of my life. Barrett is your home. Never forget our incredible year. And so I leave you with the final words of the extraordinary book of our year. Believe in yourself, dream, try, do good. I see you, I hear you, I love you. Your teacher for life, Mr. Reichert.